We not focused. We are not focused. And when I say this, I don't say this like I'm not in that same category, right? But I will say that I am somebody that's working on it, and I would just I'm bringing this to your attention, whoever's watching this, to say the same thing. I'm bringing it to my attention, and I'm bringing it to your attention. We are not focused. We too caught up on what's going on in society. It's always going to be bad shit that you can see, or the things that's going wrong within society. And I'm not saying that society is not messed up in its own way, right? That we didn't get failed by society in the sense that they just want us to be slaves and go to these jobs and work a job that we truly don't care about for 8 hours a day, and then somehow be able to come home and make something else work to get us out of that. It is tough. It is rigged. It is messed up. But it's not designed for us to win. It's not designed for you to win. So you just gonna lay down and just let it win? I mean, you can. Sure, if you want. But in that, get off of social media then. Stop watching all of this content. Stop watching all of this external shit. Stop soaking in everybody else's ideology. I can't even speak. Stop soaking in everybody else's viewpoint on the world. Stop soaking in what everybody else is saying, because everybody else is just saying stuff, and it's going to just scatter your own brain. It's going to make you start to look at the world in a certain way that's not good for you to be productive and to be living your best life. Not to say that we just here to just be productive, but let's be honest with you. If you want to live comfortably, you have to be able to make money. You have to make income. So a good portion of your life is dedicated towards what are you doing for work that's going to bring in income, because that what you do to bring in income is going to kind of dominate your life. It will. So pick something, find your purpose. Pick something that aligns with what you're passionate about. Pick something around what you actually love to do, no matter if you can see it working out for you or not. It don't matter. Do what you love to do. If you love to play games all day, start a YouTube channel. Get you a little camera. Ain't even got to be on camera. Start with what you got. Right? If you just love to talk about Legos and building Legos, start doing that. If you love to talk about Bugs Bunny and Cartoon Network shows back in the day, start doing that. Make a channel to where you reacting to old cartoons. You can cut up the clips so you don't get copyrighted. You can do that. Then start a Patreon around that where you just watching the content and having people join you. Maybe it don't work out within a month. Maybe it don't work out within a year. Maybe it don't work out within 2 years. But in 5 years, 10 years, or whatever, you got to play the long game. You got to play the long game with this. You got to follow your purpose and play the long game. But you need to be focused, though. You got to stop focusing on the shit that you don't want. You got to stop focusing on the content and the certain lives that you don't want to be living. And focus on coming back to yourself, coming back to your own internal state, knowing that nothing outside of you, bro, matters. Like, you can still feel good within yourself. It don't matter what you have. Stop looking at social media, what other people have, because they probably not even that happy either. Because items and what you got on the outside does not make you happy. It's a crutch. Because if you take those things away from those people, what do they got? Nothing. So you don't never want your life to be predicated on what you have anyway. And I know that's a hard thing to do, but that's what you have to do. See, that's the world of the illusion that we live in. We live in an upside down world. The physical reality is an upside down world. Why? Because it's completely backwards from, how do I want to say that? It's completely backwards from the way we are when we're not in these human forms. When we come here to this physical world, is based on survival. I can't even understand what how I'm trying to put that out right now. But we living in an upside down world, basically. This world we living in right now is in reverse. All right, we so focused on the illusion and trying to make this world work because we have to live within this physical world. See, this illusion is so strong in a way that it got us because of our senses, right? The eyes we see is the eyes we trust. I mean, the eyes that we have is the eyes we trust. The sensations we feel, the pain we feel is the pain we trust. But it's actually all the illusions of this physical world that we choose to live in. The things we have, right? Say you end up, nobody want to be homeless. But if that's your worst case scenario, the thing is, once you become homeless, you're going to do whatever you got to do to get up out of that. A lot of us, bro, we just out of focus, man, and we lazy. We don't want to put in the work. And I agree with you about not wanting to put in the work. But this is why it's so important for you to just find your true purpose and your true passion so you can then just start focusing on how do I put in the work? Because the truth about the work is pain. We are pain avoidant. We want the easy shit for the most reward from it. That's how we wired. So just find what your passion is. It's usually something that you already do, something you grew up doing about probably, and that you still do now, or that you wish you could do, and just start doing that. It don't matter if it work out for you, just do it and just have fun with it. And then stop focusing on what you have and what you don't have. If you don't have a lot and you broke right now, then it is what it is. Stop focusing on the external, because money don't actually even matter when we outside of this physical form. So start just living from your internal right now. And then once you start getting money from it or whatever, then cool. But if you just gonna complain about your external so much, how about you just start to ignore it? If you can't get what you want, then how about you just stop trying to play the game and get in and start playing your own game. And then if it come at that point. But a lot of us, bro, we out of focus, man. We out of focus, and we just need to get in focus. This does not mean you have to go and do a bunch of shit that you don't want to do at a job right now. If you have to, then you have to. If you don't have to, and you might be living at the crib with your parents, just like me, don't got money right now, but you got all the time in the world to put into something that you're passionate about, or something and put it into finding your purpose and actually pouring into your purpose. But once you find your purpose, you can't just sit around watching all these videos no more. You can't just sit around doing whatever else. If your purpose is the important thing, you need to be spending at least 8 to 10 hours plus a day on that. Find your purpose, spend most of your time doing it, and yeah, you good. Stop focusing on what you have and what you don't have. I get we all want to be living a certain life where we can go and experience this and that, have this and that, have all of these chicks around us, or if you're a chick, have all of these dudes around you and be able to do this and that. But if that's not what your life is right now, then it don't matter. It don't matter. Just stop focusing on that. Stop focusing on the external so much. Stop focusing on what other people have so much. Live within your own universe. Your own universe is here. Just do what you're passionate about. Find your purpose. Pour all of your time into it. Within the next 2 to 5 to 10 years, it's going to work out for you. Your life is going to be looking completely different, and you won't be complaining so much about shit no more. But you got to leave all of this external stuff that you can't control alone, because it's not going to help you. Yes, we all going through the same stuff. Yes, this shit is rigged. Yes. Like, a lot of people is depressed. Yes, what they depressed about? Because they doing this, watching too much social media, too much focused on the external, right? Which is telling them how they should be feeling internal. Stop letting your external tell yourself how you should be feeling. It don't matter what's going on around you or what other people have. And that's the biggest problem we got within this physical world right now. We letting other people tell us how we should be and how we should live, how things should look. And if we ain't got that, then we a loser. That's what it's trying to tell us. Deny that. Reject all of that, because none of that even matter. This physical world does not even matter. And everything and all the rules that people say you should live by, it don't even matter. You dictate what your life should be like. You dictate how you should be trying to go about your own life. And you just live from within your own bounds. You live from within your own means, no matter how it look. This is yours. You own it. And you accept everything within what you, it don't matter what you have, man. It don't matter what you have. No clothes on your back, no nothing that you, it don't matter if you have nothing. That what you do have is this, and what you're passionate about, and just put that into something. What you putting out into this world, just put whatever energy that you have out into this world. And it don't matter what it is that you have right now, or what's even coming back to you right now. It just don't matter. We live so much externally, and we supposed to be living internally. And then after we doing that for so long, it's going to reflect on our external. But yeah, man, stop focusing on the outside world. Go dark. Stop focusing on the outside world so much. If you want to watch social media still, you can, but stop pulling and extracting this outside world that you're seeing into your internal being.